When I joined the polio eradication program, it was early 2015, and I had joined at a time when there had been a very explosive outbreak in Pakistan 2013, 2014. And while it kind of seems a long way away at that time, there was something like, I think, 350, 360 cases of wild polio virus in Pakistan at the time. So what was very striking for me as I was learning more about how the program was operating at the start was around the particular challenges in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And it's, for me, quite interesting that, as we work to finish the job, again, we're back down to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, what was then a combination of KP and FATA. And for me, one of the defining experiences was meeting a child who had just been paralyzed in southern Peshawar. As part of the investigation that was taking place afterwards, there was a series of interviews and follow-ons, and clearly what had happened was the child was from a silent refusal family. There were concerns around vaccine, but you're then kind of in a situation for a child who was just under 2 years of age, in situation of, or what I would call, quite abject poverty. And now you had the kind of additional major challenge of lifelong paralysis. And for me, what never really went away was the discussion with the father and mother, who knew in their heart of hearts that actually this disease was indeed vaccine preventable. And for me, the imperative to do what we do, yes, we have this very, very broad goal. It's kind of a scientific milestone by any standard. But I think it's also important that we never lose sight of the very human aspect of what is involved. And when we look at not just Peshawar, but all of the places globally where we operate, we're dealing in essentially circumstances of acute abject poverty, a lack of service provision, and in most of the places, what tend to be very acute, chronic, protracted, complex emergencies. So various different forms of humanitarian challenge. These are children, the zero dose. They're the children who need our help the most. And that particular experience in early 2015 was certainly a major shaper for me in terms of, yes, there's a big picture in terms of where we're going, but actually the children who pay the price for, whether we call it operational communication failures, not reaching all the children who have to be reached, are very real and they're lifelong. So preventing that, and getting to a situation where no child anywhere in the world faces the risk of lifelong paralysis, I think is a much more compelling reason than the scientific milestone.